buddy of mine, his girlfriend's father owned a pool cleaning company. He had hundreds and hundreds of pools. He had a bunch of guys working for him. Beverly Hills, Hollywood Hills. I don't know if you ever heard of Bel Air. Bel Air is kind of like an exclusive area. They have their own police force, private police force. A buddy of mine worked as an officer for the Bel Air Police Department, and they had to sign a statement if they saw anything going on, like Lionel Richie hitting his wife with his Porsche because they were having an argument. They weren't allowed to like call the National Enquirer or somebody to give them a tip. No tabloid stuff. Joan Rivers, I used to clean her pool. I cleaned Farrah Fawcett when she was married to Lee Majors. Darren McGavin, the father on Christmas Story.
No shit.
I never saw him. What's his name? He was on the Carol Burnett show, Harvey Korman. And he was in the movie Blazing Saddles. He was like the district attorney or something like that. Great guy. I mean, he would actually come out and ask me if I wanted iced tea or lemonade or something, you know. Great guy. I used to clean, I believe it was Mickey Dolenz from the Monkees. I believe it was his house. Because I had a key, I had to open up the electric gate to drive in. And it was really a cool pool because half of his pool was outside, the other half was inside. So I'd actually go in his house to clean the whole pool. And it was like a black bottom pool. Beautiful. I mean, the house was fucking amazing. He was up Mulholland Drive. He was up pretty close to that, pretty high up. Joe Flynn, McHale's Navy. And the morning I was supposed to clean his pool, I showed up and there was a coroner van and police cars and an ambulance out in front. Yeah, he had a heart attack when he was swimming in his pool, so I couldn't clean it that day. He was still floating. When I got back to the shop, I told my boss, he goes, that cold water will do it every time. Did you turn the heater up? You've heard of Hormel Meats? I used to clean their pool. And it wasn't that big of a street they lived on, but you'd have to drive up because they lived up behind other houses. Their lot was like tiered, you know, so you'd drive up in the driveway and park in front of the house. So you'd walk up steps to their front door. You'd walk up more steps to like a side door. Then you'd walk up more steps to the pool and they had a big guest house, you know, that sort of thing. So they had this big, huge German Shepherd. And they had these big plate glass windows that didn't have like a wooden beam or anything. It was just two pieces of glass coming together. Yeah. And the dog would see me, you know, pull up in the driveway. And the dog was just, I mean, if a dog could eat through glass, this dog would have, you know. And it was always, fuck you, you know, yeah, go ahead and bark, fuck you, you know. So I'd grab my stuff, you know, and I'd walk up and get up to the pool. So in the meantime, the housekeeper let the fucking dog out. So I've got, you know, the hoses and the poles and the big brush, you know, and stuff. So I'm coming down these steps and here's this dog at the side door steps. And he's practically foaming at the mouth because he knows he's getting lunch today. He's going to eat my ass. So I drop everything and I grab the wooden brush and I'm ready. You know, if this thing comes up, I'm busting this dog's head open. You know, I'm a dog lover, but hey, I want to live. So I'm screaming, get the dog, get the dog. Finally, this girl comes out of the house. She must have been 10 years old. She grabs the dog by the collar and pulls him in the house, you know. And I'm thinking, Jesus. So that was invigorating. It was right on top of the hill in Beverly Hills. So you've got Beverly Hills on this side. You've got the San Fernando Valley on this side. I mean, it was beautiful. You get up there and you could see for miles. And I remember walking in one day and there's like 4 women, absolutely gorgeous. I don't know if these women were hookers or models or where the fuck they were, but they're living in a nice fucking house. And they're all laying around the pool naked. And I get like 20 feet away from them and I drop all my stuff. I go, pool man, you know, nobody moved. Knock yourself out. They just laid there, you know. Yeah, absolutely.